goodness, you're asking me to remember. I was actually, a few months prior, I was actually up for the Mickey Mouse Club on Disney. Flew me down to Florida with all the rest of the kids, screen tested, yada, yada, yada. Didn't make the final cut, and so when I got back, got the call from Nickelodeon to come in and read. And I read a couple times, I believe. It was like 2 or 3 auditions, and here we are. You know, the coolest thing about that show for me was, and I was still kind of a kid, I was a young teenager, we had access to like every place we went to, so no matter if it was a Six Flags or Disneyland or wherever we were, you know, I don't think we went to Disney, but water parks and all that, you know, we had complete access, so it was kind of cool. I mean, like I remember mornings over at Wild Rivers where we were filming Raging Waters, and we had like slide access to everything, you know, everything, and the whole place was pretty much shut down for our show, so we were, you know, sliding over and over and over again, running around. I always brought my friends with me on set, so you know, we would all hang out and stuff. So it was like fun and games for me. One of the most popular games we did was Dizzy Bat Baseball.
Yes.
And
classic.
That was a classic one, and that was always fun for us to watch. Most of the games I hated that I did because I was the guy that always got slimed or pie in the face. It was always, hey, let's mess Donnie up for the rest of the day and make him smell like rotten eggs. Because it was always summertime, so like they'd throw eggs on me and whipped cream. They'd never do it to the girls. Because, they didn't want to smell. And then Omar was always like, I don't want to touch it, so I was always the guinea pig.
The brave one.
It was the guinea pig. That's it. I don't know about brave. It was not my choice. You know, a little bit. I've kind of kept in touch with Annette. Omar and I have seen each other at auditions and stuff throughout the years. And then Jessica and I recently, you know, just found each other on Facebook. So, you know, we lost contact for many, many years because all of us kind of went our own separate ways in our careers and lives. But yeah, you know, we all still friends, and everybody was always amicable on set. We all got along. Quite shocking online if you know, Google our names or whatever, like how many people really did get affected. They were affected by our show. I mean, it was a really, you know, popular show. So the fact that now everybody's like in their late 20s, early 30s, you know, it's quite amazing. People come up and you're like, you really watched this? You look my age, you know. So it's kind of cool, and it's very popular. I mean, the '90s shows had a great effect. I think it was a groundbreaking era in Nickelodeon's, you know, timeline. You know, they just had a few shows, and then all of a sudden, boom, our show, Salute Your Shorts, Guts, you know, all those are the big, you know, I think that's what really put Nickelodeon on the map. Other than you can't do that on television, which we all know, at least my generation knows, because that was one of the first shows right when Nick was coming out of Canada and such. It's you know, it's kind of a sad thing, but evolution. You know, I mean, we're evolving forward. People aren't spending so much time during the day watching television, so it's kind of a natural progression, I think. It bums me out as an actor because it took a lot of jobs away from us. You know, that's a big cut. You know, and a lot of actors survived on daytime television. I see it probably going towards the internet. I would say you're going to, this is just a speculation, whatever, a little guess, but I think over the next 5 or 10 years, you'll probably see more and more online soap operas, daytime soap operas popping up, you know, created. But it is what it is, you know. I prefer to do nighttime television and film. The daytime schedule is pretty horrendous. You're doing 5 shows a week minimum and working long hours. But I enjoyed the hell out of it. So, you know, work is work for an actor. You take it when it's there. I just had a movie called Fortress come out on DVD and Blu-ray. You can get it on demand, Redbox, I think Walmart, Target. You know, it's out there. It's called Fortress. It's a World War II film that I starred in. And then I have another film that's circulating the film festival circuit right now called Hotchville, and so we're getting a lot of awards for that. So hopefully that gets a little heat underneath it, you know. And then I own a martial arts dojo in North Hollywood, California.
Oh, wow.
And I teach Kempo, which is a blend of Kung Fu, Karate, and Jiu-Jitsu. So that's really my love right now. And I audition still. And, you know, when the right part comes up, I act. But I like to teach ninjas. That's what I do for a living.
Not a bad way to grow up
You know,
after WaldenCraze Kids.
28 years in the industry. I started on the Wonder Years when I was 11 years old. And, you know, I'm very, very grateful for what you know, a wonderful journey that I was blessed with, and it's still going on. But I'm really wanting kind of, you know, to be quite honest, stable, normal life. You know, is kind of calling my name now.
Yeah.
And not to say that I'll always be an actor, but you know, I'm very much into settling down one day, meeting the right one. That was one of the first television experiences I had. I did some commercials, and God, what else did I do back then? I think that was one of the first television shows that I had ever filmed. So I was like, you know, like a doe in headlights. You know, I just kind of went with it. It was fun. Everybody was super cool. I loved doing the show. I think I did 4 to 6 episodes of Wonder Years. So it was like my beginning. So I cherish those memories fondly. I'd say Guts or Double Dare. I was good friends with Mike O'Malley. He and I went on tour together, and I still see him occasionally. And they're both awesome shows. They were #1 shows, so I'll be greedy and say I'll take one of the #1 shows.